Thank you. Well, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and physician's assistant Courtney Loper is here to help us get the message out this midday. Courtney, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We've heard it before about the importance of early diagnosis, but that's really what we want to stress here.
Right. The sooner that we're able to diagnose someone with breast cancer, the more likely they are to be able to beat it. So survival rates significantly improve with early diagnosis.
Is that message getting across to women that you deal with?
Yeah, I think so. I do. Breast cancer is something that affects 1 in 8 women. So over 250,000 women are expected to be diagnosed in America with breast cancer this year alone. However, I think it's important to note that deaths from breast cancer have been decreasing since the 1990s, largely in part to early detection and treatment advances. So, like specifically, the American Cancer Society, if you're diagnosed with early stage breast cancer, so stage 2 breast cancer where it's still localized, the amount or the time of 5-year survival rate is about 93%, which dramatically decreases if it is spread and becomes metastatic stage 4 breast cancer down to 22%.
So who here is still most at risk?
So we're all at risk. The most affected obviously is females. Outside of that is advancing age. Anyone with a family history, so a first-degree relative, a sister, a mother, a daughter with breast cancer, especially if they were diagnosed at a young age. However, I think it's important to point out that only 15% of people actually have a family history. So just because you don't have a family history doesn't mean you aren't at risk.
And so you've been working with women now for, you said, about 9 years.
Correct.
What trends, any differences, any changes you've seen over those past 9 years?
Yeah, I think that we're diagnosing women at earlier stages, which again is key. You know, as long as people are doing their appropriate screening and we're able to catch it early, then it makes a huge difference. So people always say, well, there are more people with cancer. You know, I think that it is that there are more people with cancer because they're living longer with cancer because we're better at treating it and better at diagnosing it.
All right, excellent reminder, of course, October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Always important to get yourself examined. Thank you so much. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.